What's going on, everybody? You know that feeling when you have just sent proofs to a customer and you're all anxious and you're like, I hope they're going to like what I did for them? This video is going to talk all about dealing with client rejection of your work. Now, years ago, I did a video on client rejection of your work, and you can actually see the video in the link in the description. And it's funny because I didn't look at the video before I'm making this, so I'm looking to see how many of the same points that I touch on and possibly new things that I've learned. But over the years, when you send out work for customers, even after many years of doing this, there's always that anxious feeling of I wonder what they're going to come back with saying. And I feel like through doing this for so long and just knowing the ropes of how this all goes and everything from the client meeting to getting all the ideas down, that's the most important thing. And as you grow as a graphic designer, you're going to get better at all that, and your proofs that you send are going to be more exactly what your customer is really looking for. I'm telling you, and it's just became a part of understanding what happens when you send out proofs. I would say 99 times out of 100 that customers have made changes in my early days of being a graphic designer is a little like frustrating. It's like, oh man, I'm like, we think it looks great, but they have another vision for it. And 99 times out of 100, in the end, what it evolved into was much more better than what I originally sent them. Even if it was a couple little tweaks here and there, it was much more better, and I was much prouder to put it in my portfolio. So that's definitely something to note on that. It's important to note that when you send out a contract to a customer, that it is in there the amount of revisions that they are going to get. I allow up to 3 revisions on most things, and if it starts to get in the other direction, then we have to change the scope of work, because you had me going in one direction and now we're veering off, and that's really unfair to the artist to have to do that. I am going to pause this video, and probably in the next scene there's going to be some kids in it because the bus is coming. All right, guys, we just got the Looney family off the bus stop. How was school, guys?
Good.
Awesome.
Great.
All right, so I'm doing this video right now. I'm talking about when Daddy works really hard and I send out an idea to a customer, and I'm a little nervous, and I'm hoping that they what?
They love it.
I'm hoping they love it, right? But
It.
sometimes, what do you think happens?
They don't love it.
They don't love it.
They only like it.
They only like it. They don't love it yet. And it's my job to make them what?
Love it. Love it.
Exactly.
Love it.
All right, now
It's like taking it to the next level.
taking it to the next level. All right.
Taking it to the next level.
That's what we do. We are future creatives right here. All right, let's do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do this, guys.
All right, get in your seatbelt. All right, so this thing called client rejection, it's always gonna happen, all right? So there's only one way to really prepare for it, and the way to prepare for it is to ask the client questions on your initial meeting. The most important thing is to find out the things that your client likes and the things that your client does not like. I always ask my clients to send me ideas of things to get us in the right direction. And not that we're copying, but it's the point is I need to know what they're thinking, what is in their head. So that is going to be half the battle. Like I said earlier, there are many times where we will send stuff to a client, and halfway through the second round of changes, they say, hey, I'm sorry, we got to go in a different direction. But you got to do your due diligence to make sure that doesn't happen. I would say with most clients, everybody has a different personality, but do not ever take the criticism personally, okay? Because remember, they are paying good money for you to create something that is going to represent their business, represent their idea, represent their foundation, okay? So you need to make sure that you are doing that. And if they don't get that feeling from it, they are going to make those corrections for you. All right, so let me know some scenarios that you've been through with client either rejecting or praising your work. I mean, it's not always negative stuff. A lot of time they're blown away by what you produce. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video and they found some value out of it. Thanks to my coworkers in the back helping us out.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe this video right now.
Yeah, baby, right now. Drop what you're doing and listen to the kids. All right, everybody. Steve Looney, Stephen Looney III, and Abigail Looney, part of the Looney fam.
Woo!
Graphic designer tips. Love y'all. Peace.